Hello guys, thanks for watching. Adrian here from Appsid. So in this video I will deploy live on render Dynamic Django, which is the latest starter we provide for the community. For newcomers, Dynamic Django, it's a starter that allows you to build dynamic services like data tables, APIs, and also you can extract dynamic charts without coding. On top of these dynamic things, you have access to a powerful CLI, where you can use the helpers provided in the starter to convert to process CSV files, to extract the information, check the integrity of those CSV files, translate the CSV file into database models, and later upload the information and manage it through the data tables and dynamic services already mentioned. Let me start a demonstration. I will access the repository. In case you already purchased the product, you have access. In this case, I will use this feature. I will keep it private, and I put here a name, Dynamic Django Demo. Once the repository is generated, I will access render, which is our deployment platform. It's quite nice and super easy to use. Once the repository is forked, you need to go here to render.iml and edit the name. I will put here demo to have the same name as the repository. Is not something mandatory, but help us to have a unique name across all render deployments. Okay, I go here, I navigate to blueprints, create a new blueprint, and simply put this repository here, add a name for deployment, and that's all. Optionally, you can edit the environment, but for now it's not necessary. Here you can navigate into settings, environment section, and here you can add more things if you want the Python version and other things, but for this simple demonstration we can go with the defaults. We can also check out the deployment status. The packages are now compiling, and soon the products should be up and running. In the meantime, I will access the repository and clone the repository in my local file system. And also open up the project to see the changes. Dynamic Django demo. Okay. So right now I have the latest version of the product, which is deployable on render, and of course being dockerized. We have here the Docker files. You can deploy it on other deployment platform as well as AWS, Azure, or GCP. But for now, let's double check the deployment status on render. So, okay, All looks good. We can access the dynamic services here. So basically how it works, if you have a model, data table, a model defining your application, you can access the configuration. You can access the settings here, core settings. And if you go at the bottom of the file, you can see here the dynamic sections, API, data table, and charts. Basically, you can add a new line here that maps the URL to an existing model. Okay, in this case, we have only two, product and sales. Let's define a new model. I will go here to home, models. I don't know. I will put here a new model test. Okay, name info. If we go here to build, we have the migration steps, which is good. And also we need to add here dynamic charts. We don't want to showcase right now. I will activate the dynamic data table model feature to this new table. And also I want to have an API on top of this model. All good. I have the changes, I have the definition of the new model here. The settings are updated to enable the dynamic features on top of this new model, and I will commit changes. On new commits, render detects the changes and force on a new deployment. You can change this behavior from settings. You can go here, auto deploy, you can edit here, and you can keep the manual deployment, or you can update to manual deployment, or you can keep the automatic deployments on each commit. In this case, I want to keep it, and let's wait the completion of the new deployment. This is the old page, and once the deployment is done, we should see the new model available in the dynamic data table page and also in the API. Okay. The product is fully documented here. Once you access the demo, we have documentation. All the features are fully documented. You can learn here how to start a product, what are the main configuration settings, how the project is structured. You have here a configuration, a separate page that explains all the core section of the configuration, what dynamic API means, and how can you enable the dynamic API endpoint on top of every model defined in the project, what the effect of that change in the UI, and how to manage the information through the new endpoint, API endpoint. The same thing goes to the dynamic data table, charts, the CVS processor. All sections are well documented here in the product documentation. Let's go back to render. So the product now it's live, up and running. Let's access the new deployment. If we go here to dynamic data table, we can see here that the new model is available. If we click on it, the new table is here. Of course, we have no information. Let's sign in. Once I'm authenticated, I can add new information. we go here to dynamic API, it's the same thing. I have no items in the database, but for dynamic data table I can go here. Now the add button is available, and I will put here some name 1, info 1. I will add another one, name 2, info 2. And if we refresh the dynamic API, we have here the information. So this is the tool, guys. Let us know what you think. Basically, you can expose endpoints. You can manage any model in your application using the dynamic data table and the view. The dynamic data table view is quite powerful. Have those controls. You don't have to code anything. You have filters here in case you want to filter this information. We have filters here. Okay, the filter is applied. You have also a search. You have here paginated, the number of items can be supported to change the number of items per page. You have the CSV export and other things. Let us know what you think. The tool is under development. The latest thing we've added to the tool is this CSV processor, which knows how to check, translate CVS files to a model that can be used in the application. Once the model is defined, you can upload the information, and later on top of that model you can expose API, data tables, and other dynamic features provided with the tool. So let us know what you think. The tool is quite useful. It was requested by many of our clients and also in the Discord community, and after a while we decided to release it. Guys, thanks again for watching. Adrian here from Appsid, and as always, I wish you all a super day. Bye.